Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, my channel is Finding Value. And if you guys are looking for undervalued investment opportunities, definitely click subscribe. I've got some opportunities here. We're going to talk about gold and silver. I think gold and silver is looking excellent. The charts, that is, we're going to go over that. I'll show you kind of what I'm seeing. And hopefully this continues. So let's jump in. Gold and silver. That's what we're talking about. And we're doing some long-term charting here. Let's look at gold and silver stocks. They look good to move higher on the short and long term on both of those time frames. Again, this is only financial education. You guys are going to have to do your own due diligence. You're going to have to figure out the companies that you want. And what I recommend is you're going to have to do some sort of portfolio allocation strategy to reduce and limit risk. So we've got the 10-year U.S. Treasury yield in front of me. It is down today. It's down 2.91% when I pulled this up. And it's been kind of muted. It's been just running sideways here. Hopefully that's the case because gold loves it when Treasury yields are not moving higher. We do have inflation. And if inflation is out there and it's moved up and we have steady yields, that means we have a greater real negative yield. And greater real negative yields drives gold higher and silver. So we have those conditions and it is moving gold and silver higher. It's pushing it higher. We also have a declining dollar. We're at 89.84. It's down 0.4% when I ran this today. And those two things are definitely going to push gold and silver higher. So let's jump in. I'm just using this. I don't own any GLD. I'm just using it as a physical representation. But you can tell here, we've got this downtrend line. It is breaking to the upside just now. So I see a lot of good opportunities ahead of us in this space. So that's GLD. SLV is doing the same thing. It's ready to break. Now, back in 2010, 2011, from what I can remember going through that, is when we break these large patterns like this, the price can move substantially higher. So the best course of action, in my opinion, is to get the companies that you like, cost average in, get your shares, and just hold on. That's the way that I'm playing this move. I think silver can go up substantially. We could see a $50 per ounce silver or 45, something like that, before it really slows down. So the line in the sand for most people, I'm going to say $29, $30, somewhere in that range. We break through that area and we could move up substantially pretty quick. Here's GDX. GDX, this is a clear break, clear downtrend break, back tested, and we're moving on higher. It was up 1.51% when I ran this, and it's looking excellent. Absolutely excellent. Still J, that chart looks very strong. Like we've been moving sideways and we're ready to break. It's turtle heading out right now. It's up 1.64% today. Man, that looks good. That's one that I own some silver junior companies. I own some mid cap companies. These charts are all looking fantastic. So I'm running out of cash to deploy even more money into it. But I am very heavily invested in something like a GDX ETF. It's a mutual fund that I'm in. I think I'm trying to remember the actual ticker symbol. There's a couple of them that I own, and they're starting to break to the upside on big chart patterns. And that's what we're going to look for right here, big chart patterns. Look at that, Newmont Corporation. If that breaks that trend line there, man, we could see a very, very big move. Something that could be life-changing. Here's Anglo Ashanti Limited. Again, this thing's back in the 80s and 90s back here. And we've got this big, long downtrend line. I would love to see this thing come up and break through this downtrend line. Just absolutely love it. So that's one I'm watching. I'm watching Barrick Gold here. It kind of pulled back down, became very underpriced, coming below this long-term uptrend line. And I think we're going to break up above it, get back into a nice big long-term uptrend. Same with Ely Gold here. This is a little bit obviously different. It's a smaller company, smaller royalty company, but another one that I like. Teuton Resources looks like that's putting in some work now. I like kind of how this kind of putting in a bowl-shaped pattern, ready to break to the upside, hopefully. Endeavor Silver, draw this big, long chart pattern, and it's breaking to the upside right now. That looks fantastic. I like EXK quite a bit. One of my favorite silver companies. Mag Silver, same thing, breaking to the upside. It's moving. And Hecla Mining broke its 60-year downtrend line. Massive, massive downtrend break here. That's one to own. Discovery Silver or Discovery Metals. Discovery Silver Metals, they haven't changed it on this website, but that looks like it's ready to break to the upside. Looking fantastic. Wheaton Precious Metals, that's breaking to the upside. I mean, all these are breaking to the upside, guys. This is it. This is it. And then we got First Majestic Silver on a long-term basis. It's ready to break this big long-term pattern right here. So this is looking fantastic. Gold and silver, overall, it's looking good. It's looking very good. And remember, these things can move quite quickly. Silver especially. I mean, you could put $10 on in like a couple of weeks. So my play, the way that I'm viewing this, my vision, is to buy this stuff and just hold. Remember, we are going into a cycle here where we're going to dump trillions of dollars into renewables, into electric vehicles, and all of this stuff uses silver. So I am a huge, huge bull on silver, even platinum, silver, copper. I mean, these materials are going to kill it, I think. And it's just not renewables. It's the entire world needs this stuff. So the entire world needs all these things, and we need it. So I'm going to put money in it, invest it, hold on, and just ride this bull higher. If you guys like this content, give me a thumbs up. I've got a kid screaming in the background. So hopefully this gives you guys a little bit of insight. These charts are gigantic and they are ready to go. So thanks for listening. This is Finding Value.